and I want to see the second half, then I will answer all of your questions by email. So maybe if Bozica or Mercedes, maybe Bozica, if you email me all of the questions, collect them all together, I'll individually answer them. But I've got 5 minutes now.
Yeah, you've got like 6 minutes if you like to answer some questions, some of the questions. I will read them for you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to read one out and I'll give it my best?
Yeah. The first question is from Christian. He asks, how did you find the courage and the space for vulnerability to transform your own pain into a positive message for others?
Well, when I was younger, Christian, I used to hear about, everyone's got a story in them. And when I started to suffer in English language teaching from poor mental health, with anxiety and with having panic attacks, so much that it affected my career, I always felt that if I was ever going to do a talk or present a webinar on a topic, that this would be a topic that was close to my heart. I'm not medically trained. I'm not a medical professional, as I stated at the outset. I do have, experience of being an English language teacher, so I know what it's like. And I felt that I had something to contribute. And so about 18 months ago, this started with my original interview for Time to Talk Day, for Talksig, and out of that came an amazing response on social media, which then inspired me to take this to the next stage. I met Sarah Mercer in Malta last October, and she encouraged me to do a survey, and I published that in December, and that just went massive. It's incredible. In 3 weeks, 500 people, and I was convinced that this was something that people wanted to talk about or something they wanted to hear. So in terms of transforming my own pain, I have no hang-ups about disclosing what's gone on with me, because I think I have had something to share to others, and that people can learn from my experience, and it helps them. Hope that answers your question.
Okay, another question is from Claire. Do you know where we could access specific training on this topic? What employers might recognize and give us, for example, the role of being the designated person for staff members to talk to?
Right, Claire, I don't know specific. I know Mental Health First Aid do training sessions. They're not cheap. They are UK based. I can't remember if you're in UK. I think you might be in Germany. I'm not sure. It's difficult to know. A lot of what I know is UK centric. So Mind are UK based. Mental Health First Aid England are obviously England based. So I don't know the exact answer on that. In terms of, in terms of where I said that there's a gap in terms of managers, employees needing to have some trained staff, I think Mind and Mental Health First Aid would be the first people to go to as part of local organisations in other countries, Germany or whatever. I don't know. So I haven't got a definitive answer on that, but as I say, the ones I mentioned for sure. There are a lot of mental health charities as well that we should provide support and training. Of which Mental Health First Aid are probably the best, but they're not cheap.
Stephen asks, what's the title of the book?
The book. Which book is that? The title of the book. Which book? The one on there?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
there. Okay, I've got two. There's two. There's first of all there's a duck, which is not a book. Which is my lucky duck. One is Language Teacher Psychology, which is a fantastic academic collection of papers put together by Sarah Mercer and Achilles Kostoulis, and I heartily recommend this. This has only just come out this year. If you're into some heavy reading but some very worthwhile reading, that's at an academic level. A much more approachable book is something by Natasha Devon, and that's A Beginner's Guide to Being Mental. She uses the word mental quite deliberately because it used to be a term of abuse, saying that somebody is mental or nuts, and she takes that word on and repurposes it for her own self. I myself used to be mental in inverted commas, but nowadays people are more likely to say, well, you're the mental health guy, or are you the mental health guy?
And the last question is, how can we face unrealistic expectations from top officials? It is most time becomes so stressful.
Could you say who said that question so I could
It's
see it on the
Dr.
screen?
Rajasekaran, and
Yep.
he says, how can we face unrealistic expectations from top officials?
Yeah, I don't know in what situation you are. Are you in India, Rajesh Karan?
I suppose so.
I don't I don't know
Yes,
much
he
about
is. Yeah, he says in the
India.
chat box.
Right, he
Yeah.
is. Oh, he is. Right. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult to keep an eye on everything. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these, as I alluded to, a lot of these are culturally and contextually specific. I'm not very familiar with India and how it works in India in terms of top officials and what top officials are like. More generally, I could talk about the issue of there is unrealistic expectations in the workplace, certainly on a teacher and even on middle managers. I've heard of materials writers having also unrealistic expectations in terms of deadlines and not being paid enough for what they do. In terms of teaching, well, this is a situation where I would hope that we could move to a situation where employees create an atmosphere where things could be raised and issues of workload and other things like unrealistic expectations could be challenged, or at least that for the individual teacher, they don't feel that they should be burdened and create too much stress on themselves by the fact that they are doing almost an impossible job, showing student progress within a very short space of time. So I'm sorry that's not a full answer, but I think your question might be kind of country specific. I don't know.
Thank you, Phil. I think it's all for now for
Right?
today because it's 5 o'clock already. Oh, 4 o'clock UK time.
4 o'clock, and it's nearly the end of half time, and I want to go and
Yes.
watch the football.
Okay.
So thank you for everyone to attend, and thank you for giving me the goal updates. I didn't know we'd scored until people had
We
said in
will
the chat.
collect other questions and post them on ITAFO website. The recording will be uploaded on the ITAFO website too. So thanks Mercedes for technical support, and thanks Phil for doing the webinar. And thanks everybody for joining us today and for giving us your time to be
Okay.
with us. Okay, goodbye.